pretty out here. I mean to tell you, it's pretty. It'll just cure what ails you, don't you know? Just looking around at all the blessings of God and all that He has done for us. You see that pretty red bird over there? He sings the prettiest little chirping sounds all the time. And I just love to hear him in the mornings after I do my garden walk. It's just wonderful. Oh, picked some nice green beans this morning. Gonna have them for supper. Gonna have company for dinner this evening.
Thank you.
I see you brought one of them moving picture shows for us to watch today.
Yeah, I think you'll like it.
Well, I might, but I got a little bit of something I need to talk with you about, Ella, if you got time.
Sure.
You know, I just don't get out of this holler very much. But the other day, I had to go to Jessie for some food for my chickens. And I saw something that just blew my mind. Something I can't figure it out.
What was that?
Well, you're all educated in gardens and nature and stuff, but what I saw over there on the other side of the mountain just blew my mind. What happened to all of the dandelions and the violets and the ragweed and the thistles and the goldenrod? You know, God fixed those things so that they would grow in any kind of soil, and the drought don't do them no harm. And I declare, they feed the butterflies and honeybees and all the beautiful songbirds that we have. But never in my born days have I seen what I seen over there in Jessie. All I saw was houses and green rectangles, and more houses and more green rectangles.
Well, Essie, it's them folks that settled over there. They call them suburbanites. And you know, they thought that all those plants that you thought were so pretty was weeds. And so they killed them all and then replaced them with grass.
Grass? Why, grass is plumb boring. It don't have any color at all, and it don't feed the birds, and it don't feed the honeybees and the butterflies. All you find in grass is grubs and subworms. And hot weather's hard on it too. Do these suburbanites really know what they want?
Well, they must, Essie, because they sure do go to great pains to take care of that grass. Why, you know, they start out every spring by fertilizing it, and then they poison every, what they call weed, every plant that comes up besides that grass, they poison it and get rid of it.
Oh. Well, I guess them suburbanites are pretty happy when the spring rains come then and the warm weather, because that makes that grass grow real fast.
Well, I don't think so, Essie. Because as soon as it grows a little bit, they cut it so they can, and you know, sometimes they cut it twice a week.
They cut it.
Mm-hmm.
They cut it. What do they do? Do they bale it?
Well,
do they sell it?
No, not exactly. Mostly they just rake it up and put it in bags.
They cut it, they rake it up, they put it in bags. Okie dokie. Well, it must be a cash crop for them then.
No ma'am, just the opposite. They pay to throw it away.
Well, ain't that something?
They pay.
Oh, I can't believe it. They fertilize it to make it grow. Then they cut it. Then they bag it. And then they pay somebody to throw it away?
Yes, ma'am, that's what they do.
Sounds like to me that the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah, it sounds that way to me too.
Well, I guess those suburbanites must be pretty relieved then when it don't rain and it's so hot that the cows melt their butter. 'Cause then the grass won't grow so fast and that saves them some work.
Well, they don't look at it that way, and you won't believe this. But when it gets hot and dry and there's not much rain, they drag out hoses and water it, pay to water it, so it will continue to grow, so they can mow it some more and bag it.
Give me just a minute, Ella. Just give me just a minute. I can't cipher this. Okay. They cut it, they bag it, they sell it, they pay somebody to haul it. Oh, well, at least they did keep a few trees. I saw a few trees when they get over there. And you know, Ella, I was walking from the garden this morning. God gave us such beautiful trees, and they give us such beautiful color in the spring, and then in the summer they give us such nice shade, and in the fall they just turn in such pretty colors and it looks so good. I'm just loving it and enjoying it, and I know that it won't be long before all of those leaves are going to fall down to the ground, and they're going to make the prettiest blanket for the tree roots and the plants. I'm just so excited about that. Our God is awfully smart, isn't he?
He is, but them suburbanites don't look at it that way. I have to tell you, they just, I don't really understand it either. But as soon as the leaves fall, then they rake them up in big piles, and they pay to have them hauled away.
They're not the brightest bulb in the box, are they? How do they keep the soil moist and loose? I don't understand.
Well, after they rake up all the leaves and pay to have them hauled off, then they go into town and buy something they call mulch. And then they haul that home and spread it around in place of the leaves.
I'm hating to ask this, Ella. I really am, but what is mulch?
Well, they cut down trees. and
Oh,
line them up to
Lordy.
make the mulch.
That's enough. I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear no more. What moving picture did you bring for us to watch today?
Well, I brought Dumb and Dumber. I think you're gonna like that. I think it's one you'll
No,
really...
never mind. I think you just told me that story. You want to go to the kitchen? I picked some blueberries this morning from the backyard, and I made us some delicious muffins. And you know what? We can even have a cup of dandelion tea before they're all gone.
Wait, Essie. You ain't told me what you think about my new socks. Look at all those birds on them.
Why, them's pretty.
You
I
know,
like them.
you know what? I bet Preacher Leg Ear would love to have these. But I ain't gonna give them to him.